They say it's all in my head, I still feel the pain. Every time it's cold and every time it rain, feel like ice water running through my veins. Since the day I got hit, I ain't been the same. See my dog die, they blew out his brains all on the window, feel like window pane. Had to suck it up and charge it to the game. Glizzy on my hip, I'm standing on my name. I'm a soldier.
Beef and entertainment. Let's go. So good. Beef and entertainment, nigga. Please, Lord, forgive me for all my sinning. This shit be hard when you losing and you used to winning.
What up, people? You hear me? I know it's been a minute, you did, cause my channel was on strike and all that, you hear me? So, you know, as soon as I got my channel back, you know, I laid up there and I just like posted the other videos, them videos that I posted on the Nola Culture 504 Part 2 channel, and I just uploaded it over here on the you know what is that word? The general page, the main page. I guess I'll see the main page. That's what I'll see. I'll see the main Nola Culture page. I went on and uploaded those videos to the main Nola Culture page. But man, now it's time for a new video. And I was sitting there for the longest trying to think of what video I was gonna do, or like what story or what topic I was gonna go off, because at first I wanted to talk about the gangster shit, you hear me? Cause he was talking about the non-profit thing he started and all that, and I wanted to touch on that. And then I wanted to talk about some stuff I was talking about with my daughter about Queen Elizabeth. But then I said, I was supposed to talk about Lil Glenn. So I decided I'm gonna go with Lil Glenn, you hear me? So I'm gonna play this clip, and after this clip, we're gonna dive right into it, you hear me? Of about what I want to talk about with Lil Glenn, you hear me?
Take a strong nigga to make it past 21 in the hood, dog.
I'm about to go to work with my choppers, get mad. You fuck that cash in your ass, grab. Dick 9, chop oozes and cage. Black then I'm 7, I'm crucified edges. When I kill, you're gonna be clean. And I'm gonna murder, has to see. I'm gonna be a young killer with a lot of sense. When I do my average, you better behave before I shoot you in your head. Cut your shit up, put it clean in the mic.
So, now let's dive into it. Now, as y'all can see right there, if y'all know, if you know, you know, you hear me? But that's Lil Glenn, who face blurred out, who rapping. That's Lil Glenn, you hear me? Like I said, if you know, you know. Y'all know who that is. If you don't, then you did. I can't help you to know who it is, but I'ma just say what I had to say. Now, as y'all can see, right there in that clip from out the street from the project, that's that C Murder little like documentary straight from out the project, you hear me? That's Lil Glenn in the Palmyra project when it was still the bricks and all that shit. But this one, he was a little boy. Like Lil Glenn old now, he older now. He gotta be in his 20s now. Yeah, he gotta, cause when he was coming up under us, I know I was like about 17, and he had to be at least about 12, 13 or something like that. Like when we used to be on Palmyra and shit like that, you hear me? But Lil Glenn said, if you couldn't really understand what he was saying from the words, if you couldn't understand the words he was saying, read the screen. You dig? Read the screen. He talking about killing, talking about how he gonna kill his adversaries when he grew up and all that. He gonna be a killer, putting motherfuckers' head clean in the microwave and all that shit like that, you hear me? When he grew up, he really wasn't, and really I can't say when he grew up, cause like dog, he was young doing this shit, you hear me? But he really was really killing. Like he was really behind a lot of different murders in the city, you hear me? He was behind a lot of that shit. right now, Lil Glenn, doing, I want to say like 2 life sentences with some years tagged on behind that, but I know for sure he's doing a life sentence right now, you hear me? And how I'm associated with Lil Glenn is because, like I said, I used to run with his cousin, who I was talking about with Drew when I was telling y'all about his situation, how he got shot up and all that type of shit, right? Like we used to all hustle together, you hear me? That's his big cousin, you hear me? And my brother, Funky Fool, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you know who Fool is, you know who Fool is, you hear me? Like that's how he went to calling himself Lil G Fool and shit, you hear me? Because Funky was fucking with his mama, you hear me? And so he always looked at Lil Glenn like a son, you hear me? And so that was Funky Fool. So he was like Lil Fool, but when he was running with the Bird Gang and shit, he was like Lil G Fool, you hear me? So anyway, like I said, he really became a killer. He really was knocking shit off. He was really about his business. Like I remember times when the gang was beefing with PCB. You hear me? If you don't know, Bird Gang was a clique that was hailing from niggas out the Noya, Calio, like niggas, they was like, I ain't gonna lie, they had a lot of niggas with them, you hear me? But like most of them was from uptown, the majority of them from uptown, you hear me? And they was beefing with a lot of people, but I remember the PCB beef the most because I was in the 7th Ward at that time. I was staying on Johnson and Columbus, you hear me? And I can remember times the dudes out PCB would be spooking. Like when we outside and shit, and we on the block or whatever, them niggas would be like, man, oh man, I think that's Lil Glenn. Man, Lil Glenn that just came through in like a F-250 dually truck, man. You hear me? And all this shit, like, you dig? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas say what they want. That nigga was putting fear in niggas' heart, you hear me? Like when he come through, because he was about his business. And I know for sure he was about his business, because like I said, he was around us, you know what I'm saying, when he was young, you know what I'm saying? And we was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to say a lot without saying too much, but they like, you couldn't be around us if you wasn't with that shit, cause anything could happen, you hear me? So if you wasn't with that shit, you wouldn't want to be around us back then, you hear me? But like I said, he put fear in niggas' heart, you hear me? Like, they used to be coming around there and spinning around there in that 7th Ward so much. I remember and y'all could probably look this up. It's probably still on YouTube somewhere, on the internet somewhere, where the gang was making this little song. And it's still when Scoop Thugger was alive and all them. Roy was still out. You heard me? And they was making this song like, it was like, cause I remember this night, cause we were watching the DVD. Cause you know this, like I said, this throwback. This before all that internet type shit. Like, so it was on the DVD that we had. You hear me? We was inside watching the DVD, and Killer was with us. Killer, like I ain't gonna say Killer was PCB, but he rep PCB, but he wasn't officially with PCB. You hear me? But we all up there watching the shit, and they on the DVD, and they like Bird Gang, gun spit, Bird Gang, run this, something like that. Who next to get hit? No, Prayer in Columbus. You hear me? And that was Prayer in Columbus. That was PCB, Prayer in Columbus Boys or whatever. You hear me? And I remember after we had finished watching that DVD, it was so crazy. Them niggas had them spent. You hear me? They had spent, dude. You hit the shots and all that shit like that, you hear me? And they was saying that was Lil Glenn work. he had came spent or whatever, you hear me? Like I remember it was times he was saying, man, you need to watch it when you with them dudes and all this type of shit like that, you hear me? And I'm like, you know, bitch, don't shoot me, you hear me? Like, bitch, don't shoot me, like, you know what I'm saying? And so I could know that it was times that he probably had done came through, and I could say I probably saved some of them niggas' lives at times, you hear me? Because if I was out there, he wouldn't do it, you hear me? So what I'm saying is that when you look at this clip and you see how young he was in the project saying all this shit about killing, them words came like, we want to say prophetic, prophesied, whatever you want to say. He really was like that, you hear me? For y'all don't know who Lil Glenn is, and for y'all who do know who Lil Glenn is, it ain't no question about it, he was like that, you hear me? Now, well, really, no, I'm not gonna get into that, and I'm not gonna get into that the charge or what I know what he on and shit, because you know, he might try to appeal or something like that, and I don't want to be the reason why his shit'll get fucked up in any kind of way, you hear me? So I'm not gonna speak on that case or whatever, but that nigga life was like a movie, dog. Like, for real, my nigga, like a movie, son. Like, I remember when I was like, bitch, he too wild for me. You hear me? Like, I was like, he too wild for me, bitch. I can't. You hear me? It was I remember this time he was staying in Gentilly. Cause Solo and all them, they was staying in Gentilly. If you know, you know. It's like back there where the Gentilly Woods Mall was and shit. They got them houses back there. They was staying back there, and Glenn Mama was staying like probably a couple houses up from where Solo and them stayed. And so I had needed a ride to go uptown, you heard me? And so he like, yeah, no, I'm lying, that's not the time. Well, I'm not lying, but I've got the time mistaken. He wanted to ride to go uptown that time. Yeah, wanted to ride to go uptown, you heard me? And so, both of the times it was like that, dude. You hear me? But it was the time when he needed to ride, when I said, man, this bitch too wild for me, you hear me? Man, these niggas get in the car, him and his little partners, dog, and I'm talking about all these niggas, you hear me? I'm talking about got big old guns and all this shit, guns with big old clips in that motherfucking all. I'm like, man, what the fuck? They get in the car and I'm thinking, I didn't like, man, you said you needed a ride. Nigga, it looked like we about to go do something, bitch. Like, what was it? He like, no, bitch, we gotta go uptown, you hear me? I'm like, why everybody got all these guns, bitch? Like, fuck, what the fuck? You ain't telling me something, you hear me? Like, bitch, you tripping from mad, bitch, you hear me? I'm like, man, what the fuck? He like, bitch, you already know what it is, bitch. We gotta ride like that or whatever. Cause they was into that shit, dude. But I'm just like, damn, you hear me? Cause like, you know, everybody ride scrap, you dig? But it probably, you got a little 40 with the dick, your partner got a little 9 with the dick, and your other partner probably got the 223 or some shit, you hear me? Cause this like before with the Dracos and shit, you dig? Man, no. All these niggas got 40s, 9s, 2 apiece, and got rifles. You hear me? Like, man, what the fuck? Like, we about to go to war around this bitch, boy. We get pulled over. Oh, Lord. Like, let me hurry up and get you uptown, you hear me? Ran them uptown and shit, and I was like, man, I had said in my mind, I said, man, that nigga, he too wild. He gone, son. He all the way into it, you hear me? And, I wish I was wrong, though. Like, I wish I was wrong, because, he still had his whole life ahead of him, you hear me? And like I said, now, I know he got a life sentence for sure. Like I said, I believe he got 2 life sentences with some years taken on, but I know for sure he got a life sentence, you hear me? He put in a lot of work, he did, he ain't rat on nobody. So according to the street code, he a real nigga, he a real gangster, he did, real street nigga, he really was. He was a monster, you hear me? But I wish like becoming and evolving to the man I is today, I wish he wasn't, you hear me? I wish he could have went another route. And I know a lot of other people who really love him wish he could have went another route, you dig? Because he could still be out here in this free world, you know what I'm saying? Because behind all that shit, he still was a good little dude, dog. And I knew he was a good little dude because I can remember a time we was on Palmyra, and like I said, he wasn't no fucked up little dude, bro. But if you fuck with him or you fuck with anything he loved, then you gonna see the worst side of him. And I'm like I said, I remember he was young. You dig? Like I said, I was like about 16, so he had to be about 12, 13, and we on Palmyra. And they had this white dude, like probably about the only white dude that stayed on the block. He was an old white dude. You could tell he was racist and shit. And he come out the yard and he was saying some shit. And I was coming back up the street from the store. And they had exchanged words. He had exchanged words with Lil Glenn. And in the midst of them exchanging words, he had called Lil Glenn a nigga. And so I happened to be coming up the street, you dig? And so I'm like, what the fuck going on? Cause you know, at this time, my brother, like I told you, my brother was always, man, don't respect nothing, fuck everybody, you dig? So like, before, he had to calmed us down and told us, man, we gotta start respecting these people and have respect for people. That's how you last long and shit like that. We was wildin', but now it was the other way around. So I'm coming trying to calm it down, like, man, what's going on? Look at him, but you can't be doing that. He like, man, fuck that, man. That dude called me a nigga, man. And I'm like, what? He called you a nigga? And so the white nigga, the white boy, he ain't got a fucking, like, it looked like a damn spit stick or something. You heard me? And cause at first it was just Lil Glenn, so I guess he was real brave, dealing with a child or whatever like that. So when I come, now he trying to run into the yard or whatever, and I want to say it was Drew had then came out too. Now you heard me? I can't remember if he was walking with me from the store or he had then came outside. I can't remember which one. I can't lie. I can't remember which one, but I remember Drew had came out too. And the white dude, he had a little dog. You heard me? So now, as his scary ass trying to run back in the yard, he leaving his little dog outside or whatever like that. And so he want to come out and get his dog, but if he come out and get his dog, he gonna have to deal with us, you hear me? So he running in the yard and he saying all kind of different shit, you hear me? So now, since we can't get him, cause we wasn't that dumb, you hear me? We know if we go on this property, he already talking about calling the police, and we like, man, fuck the police, you hear me? Like, fuck them bitches, call them bitches, you hear me? Do your thing, call them, you dig? But we wasn't that dumb to go on his property and do him nothing, you hear me? Cause we already know we gonna be gone with that. So they had these, in the front of his house, they had like a bed full of rocks, you hear me? So we picking them bitches up, we humming them bitches at that boy. And I'm talking about, we ain't missing, like we missing some, but a lot of them bitches hitting that boy. Bing, bing, we tearing that boy up, you hear me? And so as we doing that, my brother coming up the street, that nigga like, man, what the fuck, you hear me? Like, what y'all doing? Cause all he thinking about is the money. You hear me? Like, bitch, y'all gonna make it hot around here, bitch. Then it's a white man and all this shit, man. We telling him what's going on. Like, man, that nigga called Lil Glenn a nigga. You hear me? Like, man, but no way, you can't do this like this, man. Fuck that. Like, we hot, you hear me? Like, bitch, man, fuck that. He ain't called Lil Glenn a nigga cause he felt like he was dealing with a child, and when we come, now you want, you hear me? Like, tuck his tail, man. Fuck, we were hot, you hear me? But brother calmed us down, cause like, you know, we all got a lot of respect for bro, you hear me? Like bro real, like in our book, in our eyes, in our heart, bro a legend. He a legend in the city. And that's why I never said his name or nothing like that. I always just to say bro, you hear me? But he a legend, you hear me? For real. Living fucking legend, you dig? Going down is one, for real. Whenever he leave this earth, his stamp, he gonna be a fucking legend. He gonna be talked about for years to come, you hear me? For everybody who know him. That nigga gonna live on, for real. But he calmed us down. Cause like I said, we got a lot of respect for him or whatever. But like I said, he wasn't no bad dude. Glenn wasn't no bad dude, dog. But the life, bruh, these streets, son, it'll do you. It'll change you, son. It will make you be who you don't want to be to do what you gotta do to survive out here, bruh. Like I remember another example, a time when like I said, we all hustled together, yeah. We were hustling at the time and shit, you hear me? And he wanted a nigga to put him on and give him some give him some work or whatever like that. Like in his family, everybody had that work, son. Like he come from a family of hustlers and killers and shit like that, you hear me? And nigga looked at him like he was too young and shit like that. And I remember Drew was telling me don't give him nothing and all that shit like that, you hear me? But I'm like, why not? Cause that was like normal. It did, that was like a normal thing. Like all of us was started off young hustling and shit like that, you hear me? And I really kinda wanna say that's kinda what made him go that other route, because he was like, alright, well fuck it then, you hear me? And he left, he went in that project, and next thing you know, he come back with a pocket full of money, you hear me? Lil young, little dude, son, like for real. I'm telling you, you hear me? Come back on his own. I can't tell you how he got to the project. I can't tell you, I don't know. All I know, he said, fuck it, I don't need nothing from y'all, left, went up in that project and came back with a pocket full of money, you hear me? Like, so, I always had a lot of respect for him, and I'm always gonna have a lot of respect for him, you hear me? And I'ma close on that, bro. Like, you hear me? I'ma close on that, man. I wish they could free Lil Glenn, dog, give him another chance at life, dog. You know what I'm saying? I wish they could give him another chance at life, cause right now how this world going with these documentaries and everybody want to hear people's stories. I know he got some stories to tell, and it'll be some like movie type shit. Cause like I said, he was living like in the movies, and it was like, you dig, but it was real life, it was real shit, you hear me? So I say I wish they were free Lil Glenn. Yeah, man. I wish they were free Funky. I'ma talk about that probably not next time, but we gonna talk about that too. How Funky Fool ended up going back. He had gave up the life sentence and went back for 99. But we gonna talk about that, but this ain't the time, you hear me? So like I said, we gonna close on that. Free Lil Glenn, real little nigga. He did his thing in the streets, you hear me? For real. I'm out. Culture.
Chasing that bag, boy, I'm on the come up, don't play with me, cause you gon' get done up. You better listen when I tell you, don't run up. It's you and me, so I'm keeping my gun up. Free to kill, FGK, not from front of. Real nigga, so I gotta stay one up.